Hello everyone and welcome to our online classroom. My name is Andronic. I'm a teacher of English at the private institution Lyceum of Creativity and Inventiveness Prometeo Prim from Chisinau. As you got used to, we are working with our textbook English for You and Me 7.4. Today we are going to cover pages 87, 89. Are you ready? Let's start. Have a look at the screen. The natural world or wildlife. What is the first thing that comes into your mind when you read these things? In this video, we are going to deal with pronunciation, conversational formulas related to the topic, active vocabulary and definitions, and identify and match the birds in the pictures. So let's start. We will start with the pronunciation. I'm going to read as quickly as I can. 3 grey geese in the green grass grazing, grey were the geese and green was the grazing. Now your turn. Good job everyone. On the same slide you see conversational formulas of phrases. In which situations you will use the following expressions or phrases? Can someone tell me? I wish I knew. If only I knew. I wish I knew more about. And the answers? I'd be very interested to know. I wish someone would tell me about. I'd like to know. If you said when you want to find out something or when you express curiosity, then you are right. Have a look at the picture. Beneath it you have the quote of the lesson. Flowers are the sweetest things that God ever made and for God to put a soul into. Try to reflect upon it. You can jot down in your notebooks. You can pause the video and reflect. What you see on this slide are some discussion points, and I wanted to reflect upon the major environmental problems in the world these days. That's right, on the same slide you see some hints, so if you thought about the same ones, good job everyone. I also did my home task and I put on the slide top 5. Air pollution and climate change, deforestation, species extinction, soil degradation, and overpopulation. Again, we have some questions to reflect upon. Let me read them aloud for you. What environmental campaign groups exist in our country? What are their names? What kind of activities are they involved in? Are you a member of such a group? Why or why not? What do you think the best way to protect endangered species is? You can refer here to both Flora and Fauna. If you know the answer, you can provide it right now in your notebook. If not, you can always Google. Alright, let's go on. Today we are going to cover the active vocabulary of the lesson, and what you see on the slide, you see the nouns and the verbs that we are going to learn today. The task says to read and pronounce the words and phrases. I will read aloud for you. You can repeat after me in front of the screen. Poplar, maple, willow, linden, British English, lime, American English. Acacia, crocus, swallow, bluetit, lark, woodpecker, nightingale, eagle, sparrow, swan, quail. Verbs: to revive, to rustle, to wander, and to reap. Now when it's autumn, what do the leaves do? Yes, they rustle. Forstnesk, rustle. You see some words in red, and I recommend to go through them one more time. And you have the Romanian translation for them. Lark, ciocărlie, quail, prepeliță, to rim, a înconjura, to rustle, a murmura, to revive, a reînvia, a renaște, maple, arțar, acacia, salcâm. You can pause the video and write them in your notebook. Remember, practice makes perfect. Another task that we have on this page is find in the box above the words that mean a small plant with yellow, white or purple flowers in spring, a tree that has long narrow leaves, A small bird with blue head, wings and tail and a yellow breast. A small bird that sings especially at night. A large water bird with a long graceful neck. A tree with heart-shaped and sweet-smelling flowers. Pause the video, work individually. Let's check together. So the first one, if you have written crocus, good job. For the second one, if you have written willow, good job. For the third one, glutit. Glutit, the Romanian version will be pitigoi. Good job. A small bird that sings especially at night, if you have written nightingale, well done. The next one is swan. And the last one is linden. Remember, the British English is linden and lime American English. If you have the same answers, good job. If no, try again. Let's move on. Another challenge for you. Again, definitions, and you have to match them. You can pause the video, work alone. Let's check together. Woodland, land covered with woods. Bluebell, a plant with blue, bell-shaped flowers. Crocus, a small, white, yellow, purple flower grown in the gardens in the early spring. View, a scenery or panorama. To breed, to raise, especially animals. Wildlife, wild animals and birds, or the natural world we call it. Path, a line of ground that people walk along. Now if you have the same answers, good job everyone. If no, keep trying. Let's move on. Challenge time. What you see in your textbooks and on the screen, you see a picture full of birds. What I want you to do is identify the names of the birds. You can pause the video, keep working. All right, before we check together, I have an extra challenge for you, or extra activity you see on the screen. Find as much information as possible about them on the internet. All right, let's check together. Number one, if you have written sparrow, well done. The second one is eagle. The third one, woodpecker. The fourth one, owl, and try to remember as wise as an owl. The fifth one, stork. The sixth one, dove. Number 7, pheasant. Pheasant. Number 8, pelican. 9, lark. 10, swan. Number 11, goose, and the plural geese, irregular plural. Number 12, bullfinch, and the Romanian version for bullfinch is budcros. If you have the same answers, well done everyone. Let's go on. All right, time to move on. Another challenge for you. What you see on the screen is another exercise to practice. The task says, insert the missing words. You can see them in green. Pause the video, work individually. All right, and we are back. Remember, multiple answers are possible here. So let's check together. He used to wander in the hills last summer. The government has to do the best to revive the polluted environment. A pleasant acacia blossom smell could be distinguished at a distance. When walking through the park, they could hear the rustling of the tree leaves. Lots of people dislike the poplar blossom as it is very allergenic. They say that the 3 areas in Moldova's poetry will be planted with linden, ash, and maple trees. The alleys in the park were lined with willows. Swallows and nightingales are the first birds to come from the south in spring. A great number of birds, like owls, larks, are disappearing nowadays because of the polluted environment. The quail is a white little bird like a hen that is often seen in the steppes of Moldova. The woodpecker, with its long, sharp beak, destroys lots of harmful insects, doesn't it? Of course, birds have beak. Chalk. If you have the same answers, remember, multiple answers are possible, so if you have a different answer, don't worry. Lots of options can be possible here. All right, let's go on. We are about to finish the lesson. Remember, Unit 5, lesson 5.1. We talked about the natural world or the wildlife. Let's see what we dealt with in this lesson. In this video, we dealt with pronunciation, learned conversational formulas or phrases, practiced active vocabulary and definitions, and identified and matched the birds in the pictures. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Stay home and let's learn English together. Bye!